Good evening, everyone. Is the screen visible? Am I audible?
Good evening, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, dear. Quickly settle down yourself. Settle down yourself fast. We shall just wait for 2 more minutes so that some more students can join us. Till then, you can go through the questions that we did in the last class. Okay? We'll just wait for 2 more minutes. Put on your earphones, Bluetooth, headphone, whatever device you have at your home. Turn on your videos, everyone. Turn on your videos. Only Prisha has turned on the video.
Ma'am, I can't turn on my video because I am eating.
Turn your video on once you are done eating, okay? Bhargav, Yashashwini, turn on your video, dear. Only 5 students today. Oh, yes, today is festival, right? Just 1 more minute to go. Not a complete minute, but 30-40 seconds more. And then we shall start the topic that we were doing, square and square roots. But today we will learn about square roots, okay? We learned in the last class about the squares. Now we are going to learn about the square roots. Square roots.
Ma'am, square roots are opposite of squares.
Yes, beta, square roots are opposite of squares. Very good.
Means if I say the square of 4, the square root of 16 is 4.
Yes,
And the
beta,
square
yes, Utkarsh.
of 16.
Yes, Utkarsh, yes, you are right. Okay, so let's start. I think many students will come in between the class, and then they will not understand even a single word. Okay, let's see, dear. So we have to calculate the square roots, right? We have to calculate the square roots. Now, if I say like square of 2, that is 2 into 2, 4, right? 2 into 2, 4. Now, sometimes you are not asked to calculate the squares. Sometimes you are asked to calculate the square root, okay? So always do remember that if you see a sign like this, symbol like this, so this symbol, it stands for square root, okay? The symbol like this, it stands for square root. Sometimes 2 is written here in the between, and sometimes this 2 shall not be there. Sometimes this 2 shall not be there. So if 2 is written or not written, doesn't matter. If you see a sign like this without any digit, so consider that to be the square root. Okay? Now, if I ask you that what is the square root of 4, right? If I ask you what is the square root of 4, what would you tell me? You will tell me that, ma'am, which digits I should multiply which digits I should multiply to get 4, right? I know because this 4 is a very small digit. I know that 2 into 2 will be 4. That's why 2 is my answer. 2 is my answer. But not necessarily every time the digits are small. Suppose it came something like 1225, 4-digit number, 5-digit number, 3-digit number. Then how to do it and what shall be the trick? We have to learn that in today's class. Okay. Today we will be learning the short trick to find square roots. And let's start. Just give me a second. Let me take a question from book 5929.
Mom, I didn't understand.
I did not teach anything, Ajish. I'm starting right now. I just wrote the question.
No, ma'am.
Okay. So today we are going to learn how to find the square roots. How to find the square roots, that too by using the short trick. Okay. I have asked you to learn the squares at least from 1 to 10. I have asked you to learn the squares from 1 to 10. That will help you in this question whenever you find the square roots. Okay, let's move ahead. So I have 5929, right? 5929, and I have to find the square of it. The very first step is see the last digit. See the last digit. The last digit is 9. Find out. Please turn off your mic, beta. No one will turn on the mic. If you need to ask anything, do raise your hand first and then you can turn on your mic. Okay? Yes, Utkarsh.
Ma'am, actually, my battery is low, and sometimes when the batteries are low, it occurs.
Okay, beta, but please do turn off your mic. See, so first step, in order to find the square root, first step, see the last digit. The last digit is 9, right? Now, check that square of which number has 9 in the last. So I can see 3 has 9 at the last and 7 has 9 at the last, 49. That means 9 at the last. That means that whatever is my answer, last digit would be either 3 or 7. Last digit is either 3 or 7. That's it. Now, cut the digit at tens place. Forget it. Forget this digit. What is left? 59 is left. Now, this 59 is between which two squares? So, if I see 59 is greater than 49, less than 64. I can say that this 59 is between 7 ka square and 8 ka square. That is between 49 and 64. Take the smaller digit, that is 7. So my answer is either 73 or 77. My answer will be either 73 or 77. But how to check it without any calculation? How can I know that it is 73 or 77? So whenever this type of things happen, if it is 73 and 77, take out the square of 75. Take out the square of 75. Square of 75, only 1 second it will take. What is square of 75? So 5 into 5, 25. And 7 into 8 is 56. So it's 5625. 5929 is greater than 5625. Right? That means greater number will be my answer 77. Greater number is my answer, that is 77. Yes, Ajish?
Ma'am, I didn't understand.
Okay. Anyone else apart from Ajish who did not understand? Yes, Yashashwini? Acha, Prisha, Utkarsh. You did not understand.
Last sum.
Acha, okay. Last step. Got it, beta. Yes, Yashashwini?
Ma'am, it's Utkarsh.
Okay, yes, Utkarsh.
Ma'am, in every number do we have to take the square of 75 or only when the 70 to 80 number occurs?
No, like it's 73 and 75, you take out the square of 75. If it was in 60s, take out the square of 65. If it is in 50s, take out the square of 55. Okay? The middle one.
And ma'am, if we have 63 and 72,
It will never happen. It will be 63 or 62 or 67.
Or
Never the
if-
digits would be changed.
and if it is changed,
It can't be better because that is the trick. This is not the part of the question. This is that you are doing. Okay, let me explain once more. This 73 and 77 you have written for the part of short trick. It's not written by the examiner as a part of question. Okay, so it can never be that, ma'am, what if this happens? See, it's very easy, beta. If you have 5929, okay, 5929 and you need to calculate the square root of it. First step, see the last digit. Last digit is 9. In which square do we have 9 at the end? I can say 3 and 7, right? 3 ka square is 9, 7 ka square is 49. So at the end I will have 9. So easily we can say that whatever is the answer, I don't know what is the answer. Whatever is the answer, but my last digit is always going to be either 3 or 7. My answer of 2 digits, either it would be 3 at the end or 7 at the end. Okay. Now coming to the first part. Cut the tens place digit. Remove, matlab ek digit chhod do. And then whatever digit is left with you, just see that this comes under which two square numbers. So this 59 is between 7 and 8, right? 59 is between 7 ka square, that is 49. 8 ka square, that is 64. Now, which one is less? 7 or 8? So 7 is less. I will write my answer as 73 or 77. My answer will be either 73 or 77. Now, I have to take out without any further delay that it is 73 or 77. So easily you can find out the square of the middle number that has 5 at the end. Because if we have to find the square of number that has 5 at the end, it's very easy. 1 second it will take. How? 5 into 5, 25. And here we have 7. 7 into 8 is 56. Now see, your question is greater or less. So 5929 is greater than 5625. That means greater digit is your answer. That is 77. Please note this down. I shall explain one or two questions more, and then I think it will be more clear to you all. Giving you 30 seconds. Please take the screenshot or note this down. Just 30 seconds. Okay, beta. Let's see one more question. I hope it would be more clear to you. Suppose,
Ma'am, the screen is black. Ma'am, I was taking the picture. Can you show that question again?
please, dear, quickly. Please take the screenshot quickly, dear.
Ma'am, I didn't understand the last part.
Okay, we shall do 1-2 questions more, and then I hope you will get it better. Let's see. Okay. Okay. I hope you must have taken the screenshot. Let's move to the next question. Now, suppose if I have the question 1849. Yeah, let me not take 1849. Let me take the another one. Again, it will have 3 at the end. Okay, just give me a second. Suppose it is 3844. Suppose the question is 3844. Okay. You have to find out the square root without any delay. First step, see the last digit. The last digit is what? The last digit is 4. Now you have to see that 4 comes in the square of which number? So I know that
2 and 8.
Yes, beta, but please don't interrupt in between. Okay. I would really appreciate if you answer in the poll, because many students, they haven't understood it. So let me explain this, beta. So I know that 2 ka square is 4 and 8 ka square is 64. That means my last digit is either 2 or 8. Last में या तो 2 आएगा या तो 8 आएगा. Unit digit will be either 2 or 8. Now, second step, forget about the tens place digit. Forget about it. Now I'm left with 38. This 38 comes between which two squares? 38 comes between which two squares? So I know that 38 is between 6 ka square and 7 ka square, because 6 ka square is 36, 7 ka square is 49. So 38 is between 36 and 49. Now you have to take the smaller digit, that is 6, right? So my answer would be 62 or 68. Either it is 62 or it is 68. In order to find it, first we shall calculate the square of what? 65. That you can calculate within 1 second. 5 into 5 is 25 and 6 into 7 is 42. 4225. Now check that your question is less or greater. So 3844 is less than 4225. So less one will be my answer. That is 62. Yes, Tejas?
It because of the network issues. So can you tell that what happened in the class before 12 minutes?
I was explaining the questions related with the square roots, beta, the short tricks of it. This is just the third slide. That's it. Okay. Now everyone got it? Yes, Ajish?
Ma'am, I did not understand.
Which
Because
step
some
are you
network
not
issue
getting?
was
Beta, if network issues persists, then I think you won't be able to hear me properly and you will not get the concept.
yes, ma'am.
Please,
Ma'am, second step.
Ajish, I would suggest you to please sit near any window or any kind of balcony. It would help you. Okay,
Ma'am,
Ajish?
I didn't understand second step.
Second step, which one? Cutting this four part.
Yes, ma'am.
Just, second step is that's
After
it.
cutting this,
Remove this.
after cutting the four.
After cutting this 4, we are left with 38. Just see this 38 comes between which two squares? So 38 comes between square of 6, that is 36, square of 7, that is 49. You will take the lesser number, that is 6. So your answer would be 62 or 68. Now in order to find it quick, that which one is your answer? Just calculate 65 ka square, because calculating the square of the number that ends with 5, it is easy. So 65 ka square, 4225, easy, because we have done in the first class how to do it. Now 465 ka square is 4225. Check whether your question is more than or less than this number. Your question is less than, so less than, so less one will be my answer, that is 62. And Yasha, if the screen is black, you can exit and rejoin, beta.
Ma'am, I couldn't understand the last step that you said, lesser than and greater than.
Just beta, when you calculate the square of 65, your answer came, right? 4225. Now you have to see that your question is greater than this result or smaller than this result. So I can see that my question is lesser than the result. So if it is lesser, so lesser number will be my answer. Okay? Anything else, beta? Yes, Prisha?
Ma'am, I not understand in last step, ma'am.
Beta, last step is when you get the two number, calculate the square of the middle number. Middle number, if it is in the what?
In greater than less than, ma'am.
So 65 ka square is 4225, right? Now just check that your question is 3844 and your result is 4225. So this is lesser, less है ना, ये कम है. This is lesser. So you have two numbers 62 and 68. Whichever is the lesser, that will be your answer. So 62 is lesser, that will be your answer. Okay, Prisha? Okay, beta. Practice yourself one question and then I shall explain this too. Giving you 2 minutes, you can practice yourself and answer me in chat box. Okay? Not by turning on the mic. And I shall explain this also. I shall explain this. Yes, yes, Ashwini.
Ma'am, can you keep the second question? I'm writing the last point.
Okay, beta. After 2 minutes, when the timer ends, I can show you the last slide. Okay? Till then, please practice this one, beta. Giving you 2 minutes, practice yourself. Check yourself. Okay, very good, Bhargav. Very good. No, this is Prajwal. Okay, Nandini. Prajwal, nowadays you are always absent. Mostly you are absent, Prajwal. Yasha, Prisha, Yashashwini. Yes, everyone has given me the correct answer. Very good, beta. Yes, correct. Mognesh, you haven't answered. What happened? Why no answer from you, Mognesh? Time's up, beta. Let's understand that how can we solve this? Last digit is 6, right? Last digit is 6. That means my answer would be what? Either 4 or 6 at the end. At the end, either I will have 4 or I will have 6. Because 4 into 4 is 16 and 6 into 6 is 36. That's why last digit either 4 or 6. Now, this tens place, remove it. Forget about it. I'm left with what? 54. I'm left with 54. 54 comes between which two square numbers? So I know that 54 comes between 7 ka square, that is 49, 8 ka square, 64. I have to always take the lesser number. So my answer will be either 74 or 76. My answer is either 74 or 76. Yes,
Ma'am,
Ajish?
ma'am, in all questions, if there's 64 means we have to take. Ma'am, I didn't understand.
What you are not getting, I could not get your doubt. What's your doubt?
Ma'am, in the 54 part.
Beta, 54 is in the question, the remaining number. You have to see that this 54 comes between which two square numbers. So 54 is between 49 and 64. 7 ka square and 8 ka square. You will take the lesser number. So your answer will be either 74 or 76. Is it clear, Ajish, still here?
Ma'am, I didn't understand how 74 and 76 are coming.
Beta, last digit is 6. If last digit is 6, my last
Ma'am, I
digit will...
understood.
Okay. So now I have to calculate that which one is my answer, 74 or 76. So take out the square of the middle number. Middle number means what? Middle number means not 74 and 76 ka middle. That is in the line of 70s, because it is 74 and 76. I am calculating the square of 75. If it was 84 and 86, I would have calculated the square of 85. If it was suppose 12 and 19, I could have calculated the square of 15. In that line, I have to calculate the square which ends with 5. So 75 ka square is how much? 75 ka square is 5 is 25. Now 7 into 8 is 56. 5 6 2 5. Now check your question 5476 is greater or lesser, right? So I know that it is lesser. 5476 is lesser than 5625. So lesser digit would be my answer. That is 74. Got it, everyone?
Ma'am,
Yes,
how
yes,
did
yes.
the 5?
Yes,
Ma'am,
Ajish.
Ma'am, how did 5476 came?
Babu, it is in the question, beta. 5476 is the question, Ajish. 5476 is the question.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, Utkarsh.
Ma'am, if this is the short trick, what is the traditional trick?
Traditional way. Prime factorize. Prime factorize 5476. Like 2 into 2 and then make the pair one. Yes, Tejas?
Yes, Tejas. Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, I didn't get how the 74 and 76 came.
Because you joined the class late, Tejas. You already skipped 2 questions. 6 is the last digit. You have to see that if the last digit is 6, which number has 6 at the end? Yes, Mognesh?
Ma'am, nothing.
Your mic is on, beta. Please turn it off. If the last digit is 6, you have to check that 6 comes in the square of which number. So 6 comes at the end of square of 4 and 6. Because 4 is 16, 6 into 6 is 36. So whatever is my answer, last digit will be either 4 or 6. Now I have to come to the first digit. Forget the tens place. Now this 54 is left. 54 comes between square of which two numbers? 54 comes between 7 ka square, that is 49. 8 ka square, that is 64. I will take the smaller one always. So 7. So my answer would be 74 or 76. Now in order to find it quick, that 74 or 76, which is my answer, I have to calculate the square of the number that ends with 5. In that line, okay, in that line, in this 10th series. So if it is in the line of 70s, I will find the square of 75. 75 ka square, 1 second, 5 into 5, 25, 7 into 8, 56. Now check that your question is less than or greater than the result. So my question 5476 is less than the result. So lesser number will be my answer, that is 74. Got it, Tejas?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, beta. If yes, I have one question for you. Just give me a second. Yeah. Oh. Just give me a second, beta. Which one is your answer? You can answer me in poll. Only Bhargav, Prajwal, and Tejas. Rest everyone wrong. And many of you haven't answered. Okay, let's see, dear. Let's check.
Ma'am, I was going to answer, but the time was over.
What was your answer, Utkarsh?
Ma'am, I have sent it in the chat box. 58.
Okay. Last digit is 4. So my answer, whatever is the answer, last digit would be what? Last digit would be either 2 or 8. Either 2 or 8. Why? Because 2 2s are 4. 8 into 8 is 64. So 2 or 8 will be my last digit. Then I will cut this tens place. I am left with what? 33. 33 comes between which two square numbers? So 33 comes between 5 ka square, 6 ka square. 33 is 5 ka square and 6 ka square. That is 5. I will take 5, the lesser one. My answer is either 52 or 58. But I have both 52 and 58 in the option, right? Now, in order to confirm my answer, I have to calculate the square of middle digit. Like it is in the series of 50. So I will calculate the square of 55. So 55 ka square, very easy. 5 5s are 25 and 5 into 6 is 30. Now check, is your question greater than or less than 3025? My question 3364 is greater than the result. So greater one will be my answer, that is 58. That is 58. Okay, one more question. Please take the screenshot of it. Seven 7056. Here you go.
Ma'am, I didn't understand the previous
You
one.
have, beta, Ajish, you will have to practice the questions again and again. Only then you will get to know this. We shall practice in the class and then only then you will understand. Okay, 7056 ka square. Utkarsh, why you have raised your hand? Lower it down. Again, Bhargav, Prajwal, and Yashashwini. Okay, beta, very good. The first three to answer me. Okay, see dear. 7056, right? 7056. At the end, I have 6. Because at the end I have 6, my last digit would be either 4 or 6. Because 4 4 is 16 and 6 6 is 36. So last digit is either 4 or 16. Now I will cut this the tens one. I'm left with 70. I'm left with 70. This 70 comes under the square of 8 and 9, right? Because 8 ka square is 64, 9 ka square is 81. So it comes between 64 and 81. I will take the lesser number, which is 8. So my answer is either 84 or 86. 6. But both I have in the option. So you have to calculate the square of the middle digit, that is 85. 85 का square, only 1 second beta. 5 into 5, 25, and 8 into 9, 72. Now just see that this 7225, your question is less than or greater than. My question is 7056, which is less than 7225. So less one will be my answer, that is 84. That is 84. Yes, it's Utkarsh. Yes, Utkarsh?
Ma'am, I couldn't answer in the time limit, so I have answered in the chat box.
Okay, okay, beta. And who else? In here? You can lower down your hand. Anyone else, beta? Any doubts? And for those who are finding it difficult and time taking, first thing, it is very easy. It is not time taking at all. Second thing, dear, this requires practice. This requires practice. And if you don't practice at home for this particular thing, again in tomorrow's class, whenever the next class, I don't mean tomorrow, but whenever is your next class, then you will find it very difficult to do. Whatever questions are being done in the class, for those who could not understand it, I would really appreciate if you practice these questions again. Yes, Bhargav?
Tomorrow is there class?
I'm not sure about it, Bhargav. Whenever is the next class, because like you, I also get the timetable. Okay, so there is another management for the timetable. So I don't know when is my class, in which batch is my class. Every day.
Ma'am, you are reaching.
Okay, ma'am.
Am I
Thank
not
you.
audible? Yashashwini, not audible?
Ma'am, you are reaching.
Okay, just give me a second. Just give me a second, dear. Give me a second. Okay, now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, beta. If yes,
Ma'am, now I can't see the board.
now you exit and rejoin. Utkarsh. Okay. Oh, where is the question? The question which I'm writing in the board, on the board, is the previous year question, okay? Yes, Bhargav, you have raised your hand here. Anything you want to ask?
No, ma'am.
Here you go. The square root of 0.09. Okay, Nandini, Prajwal, Yashashwini, Mognesh, Bhargav, very good dear. Yes, Utkarsh, again, you did not answer in the time limit. It's 0.09, right? 0.09. First thing, in order to calculate the square root of this beta, what you have to do? You have to convert this into fraction. So when I remove this decimal, what will it become? 9 by 100. Because after decimal, I have two places. After decimal, I have two places. So it is 9 by 100, right? Now you can calculate the square root of 9 and 100. So 9 ka square root, no need to calculate because I know 9 ka square root is 3 and 100 ka square root is 10. 10 into 10 is 100. So 100 ka 10. Convert this into decimal. 10 upon 3 will be 0.3. 0.3 is my answer. That is option B. Any doubts, anyone? No?
Ma'am,
Yes, Utkarsh. Sorry,
ma'am,
Ajish.
can you give another question about this?
We have many questions related with decimals and fractions. So I'm going to give you next one related with fraction.
Wait, I'm writing this.
Okay, beta. You can take the screenshot, Yashashwini. Take the screenshot, beta. Waiting for 30 seconds. Still waiting for 30 seconds. Okay. And I just forgot I had to show you one more slide now. You asked me to. And if anyone could not note it down because of anything like, ma'am, I cannot take the screenshot. I'm taking class from the laptop. I don't know to use the snipping tool. You can do one thing. You can just, after the class ends and when the class video is uploaded, just go through the video once and make the note out of it. You could also revise the topic.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, beta. The next one.
Man, can you redo that? I cannot did a photo.
Beta, take the screenshot. It takes only 2 seconds. Take the screenshot quickly.
Done, ma'am.
Here you go. Answer input. Find the square root of 0.0625. Okay, Yasha, Nandini, Bhargav, Utkarsh, and Prisha. Very good, dear. Correct. Tejas, Yashashwini, wrong. Why? Ajish also wrong. Prajwal also wrong. Okay, see, dear. I have 0.0625, right? First step, remove the point. Remove the point. When you remove the point, it became 625 upon में 1 2 3 4 4 digit we have, so 4 zeros. Now you can calculate the square root of this. Now you can calculate the square root of the 625 and 10,000. So 625 is what? 25. Find out the square root of 625. You can find yourself. It is very easy. And up to 20, 25, I remember that 625 is the square root of 25. And now this is what? This is 10,000. Make pair. Make pair of zeros. Okay. So this one pair and two pair of zeros. That means this is the square of what? 100. 25 upon 100 is my answer. When you convert it into decimal, 0.25 would be your answer. 0.25. Any doubts? Do let me know. Raise your hand if any doubts.
No, ma'am.
Yes, Ajesh, what doubt do you have there?
How to find the 625 square root fastly?
Same way that I taught you, 625, last digit is 5. So at the end, you will have 5. Remove this 2. Now 6 comes between the square of 2 ka square and 3 ka square. So my answer would be the lesser one, that is 25. Simply 25 is my answer. Same process that you will learning throughout the class. Anyone else? Any doubts in this?
No, ma'am.
No? Okay, if no, can you tell me what is the square of 1449? Wait a second. What is the square of 144 divided by 9? And here you go. 144 divided by 9. Tejas, Yashashwini, Nandini, correct. Else wrong. Okay, see dear. Square of 144 is 12. We have learned in the last class, right? We learned in the last class that square of 12 is 144. And 9 I know is 3. So my answer could have been 12 by 3. But I can simplify this. This 12 and 3 can be simplified. 3 1 is 3 and 3 4 is 12. So my answer would be 4, option C. Any doubts, anyone? Do let me know. Raise your hand, beta. Any doubts? Those who have done wrong? No? Yes, Prisha, what doubt do you have?
Ma'am, in how we get the 4, ma'am?
4. 3 1 is 3 dear, and when you divide this 12 by 3, you will get 4. 3 4s are 12.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, beta. Anyone else? No? Okay, beta. If no, then that's it for today. Tomorrow we shall do some more questions related to the square roots. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining me.
Bye.
Bye everyone.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye everyone.